Hey y'all, so another video of me reviewing my notes. So the first word for so I'm just gonna give you the topic and then just go on with it and just go with the flow. So I think it's really important to scale up your ideas. Try to think of things at scale, not just within like a small box. You shouldn't trap yourself, your thoughts, your ideas in a small box. And not leaving out conviction is also important. So in order to do like really important things, such as running your own business or working in like an important project where all these like many team members work for, you will have to stay convinced to lead all those people who work for or with you, and try to speak with conviction, with deep and firm conviction. And in meetings, your argument always has to carry conviction in order for people to comply with your message. And just casually make a commitment, and also keep that commitment and try to not break it, because if you do, you will become bankrupt and nobody would believe you ever again. Okay. And it's really important to apply your theories, like your hypothetical theories, into real world but at scale, and referencing some articles that cover your niche, your interests, is also a good way to to make people convinced with what you are doing, and just address the problem really deeply whenever you have any issues in your company. And hold on. So these are my notes that I wrote from, I don't know when I started writing these, but I think it was around 29th of June or something, so it's been almost 2 weeks, definitely more than a week. And I've been doing this almost every day, and there are some words that I can recall very vividly, but some of them are kind of vague and kind of blurry, to be honest. So I guess I'm going to have a session to review all those like blurry words, the words that I can't really recall precisely. So yeah. No, I think I remember almost every word. Sidetracked. Yeah, I definitely remember. Wait, no. Since I think I remember almost every word, I'll just, give you a brief summary of what these notes were about and like what the reference of these notes, the reference videos were about. So let's start with this side of the paper. So as you can see from the words, it kind of speaks for itself, but so the reference video was about a co-founder, a woman called Jessica Wu. She's a co-founder of Solar AI. It's like a company where you automate all the manual work, such as sending the wrap up email for your boss, all those human manual work by mimicking human actions. So in that way you can implement it in various software environments, not just for the ones that are compatible to the product. And yeah, so she's just telling us a story about how her past experiences and how she grew her company from ground up, and also how it's going on, what's happening today in Sola. She says that the company is gaining enormous amount of traction, and partnered with really big companies. Yeah. And this side of the paper, so it was a video about how to say things that are related to traffic, such as I was coming to a stop for a red light. The oncoming traffic had backed up. I slammed on my brakes and swerved. I put my window down to confront the other driver. I pulled to the breakdown lane before calling the insurance company. Yeah. And yeah, so this side is another, it's the other part of the video that I wasn't able to watch completely. And to be honest, I still haven't watched the full video. I still have 2 minutes left, and it's a pretty long video. I think it was like 17 minutes long. That's kind of why it took me a long time to finish it. And it also has like really like advanced words for me on my end, because I haven't studied like corporate English. This is almost like the very first time for me to study English that are used in those areas, so it was pretty new to me, and it was kind of pretty hard at first to get the hang of it, but I think I know how to do it. I think I got it now, and yeah, a good thing. And yeah, in this part of the video, she mentioned that you have to constantly think that what are the things that you're trading off, and try to think when you're making decisions, try to think in a statistical framework. And as I mentioned beforehand, the solar AI works by replicating human workflows, like replicating workflows the way humans do, replicating, and it, at the end of the day, it replaces all the manual work that humans did. And that it has always been a perennial problem. And she married those two ideas, marrying AI into the real world. And then when you deliver the value to the customers, when you deliver the product, it has to be in fine granularity and also in a timely fashion. And she also mentioned that she had to turn down some customers because the product wasn't fully ready. But it has grown so much, so even when she in the beginning she had to, despite of the fact that in the beginning she had to turn down some customers, is really crazy, and it kind of proves how good she is in running her own business. And yeah, you don't want to fall short of their requirements. And if you are running low on funds, there are really high chances that it might fall short of just like $10 or something. So you always have to maintain your budget to be like above the baseline, above a certain level. And always remember to not sell yourself short, because it really does not do anything good to you. And make sure have skin in the game. Has to do work with elbow grease, or gravitated towards something. niche. Substituted for come to terms with relentless. Wouldn't have it any other way. Can't blame the fact that face not for the faint of heart. With that is my North Star fall into place. Will fall into place. Critical operations come through word of mouth, take in feedback. Wholesome person. Okay. So I guess I'll see you in the next video.